Gonna look to kill Janna, set up my dagger on her like that, beautifully. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a long time since I made a video, and I thought to myself, what better way to introduce a new video to you people than to make an educational commentary about a recent game that I had on my Challenger main account. Currently 1000 LP, so this is a pretty high elo game. The enemy Evelyn is also 1000 LP. Yeah, I'm this game versus Lee Sin. Lee Sin mid is pretty strong into melee matchups, especially versus KATARINA, since I'm weak. Can't really do anything early on. But I'm gonna show you my thought process and how I managed to carry this game. It's gonna be a real good game, I promise you that much. This game, I started the Dark Seal and Refillable. It's the most efficient setup, and I'm gonna show you my runes. I have Electrocute, Sudden Impact, Eyeball Collection, Relentless Hunter, Legend Tenacity and Triumph, and then AP and Armor. This is just the standard Electrocute setup. So recently I've been mostly only going Electrocute because I like it a lot. It fits my playstyle. It makes me able to one-shot people, and that's how I like to play KATARINA, as an assassin, not like a bruiser. So I'm not about the AD build and these other builds. So I know recently there's been a lot of confusion about what to build on KATARINA, and there's been like a lot of different items you are able to go. But for me, it's pretty standard. Like 90% of the games, I'll go Electrocute, Nash's Tooth, Proto Belt, Sork Shoes, Zhonya's, and then Voice Left Death Cap or Shadow Flame and Death Cap. It's pretty easy, but if you need some AD in the team, you can go Divine Sunder and then Nash's Tooth. But I wouldn't really recommend going Blade of Rune King, because that just messes up your scaling. It doesn't scale as good as Nash's Tooth, nearly. So yeah, in this early lane, I am literally just farming. I have 12 CS to Lee Sin 18 CS. So that's my plan. He's roaming right now, so I'm pinging that, so that my team doesn't die. That's the most important thing. When you don't have prio early on, into a lot of matchups, basically every matchup, you need to ping your teammates when the enemies roam. Because if your teammates die, then, well yeah, you're not basically farming for free anymore, then it's gonna cost your team. So, I know Lee Sin is moving towards Scuttle Crab, so I ping my Udyr, don't go for it, go for the topside Scuttle. And he decides, yeah, it's a good idea. So what I'm doing here is I'm clearing the wave. Trying to get prio, so that I can help my Udyr at Crab. Without taking damage. Since Lee Sin is melee, he can't really poke me that well. We did a small trade. It's kind of good for me, because I have my Nautilus nearby. So if Lee Sin tries to push, then he's in danger, like here. Nautilus gets a pretty good engage on him. We can't really kill him, he's a little bit too mobile. He used flash and the ward jump. But he will have to miss this wave. Or if he doesn't miss the wave, we just go for Evelyn. So Udyr catches Evelyn in her jungle. They flash over, and I just on the Krugs. Thank you her for the KS. Kill secure. We get 2 Dark Seal stacks. We are equal CS to Lee Sin. And Lee Sin is overextending now, because he went to push the next wave instead of just accepting the wave that he got on their tower. He has no flash, I have flash, so I know for a fact right here, Lee Sin is dead. But because I know that he's dead, I don't really want to use my flash, right? But unfortunately I couldn't get in range to E him there. So I have to flash on him here so that he doesn't execute. I get the kill. Now we have 4 Dark Steel stacks. This is amazing. I have 1,700 gold. I buy Sorks, Ampto, and Control Ward. Now I'm going back to lane. We saw Evelyn. She was moving to her wolves. So this game, what are my build plans? I know I said I always almost go Nashor's Tooth and Proto Belt, but this game I have a different idea. Just do a short trade there because he walked on the dagger without bone plating up. This game, my build plan is to go Proto Belt Rush, not Nashor's Tooth Rush, Proto Belt Rush into Banshee's second item. Now why is that? Well, they have Evelyn, they have Malphite, and they have Ash Janna. Banshees will protect me from Ash arrows, it will protect me from Evelyn engaged, it gives him magic resist towards Evelyn, it will protect me from Malphite ult, and the magic resist is just amazing versus Evelyn, Malphite, and Janna. Yeah, Janna is a support, she doesn't deal that much damage, but still does something. So it's like a perfect item towards versus the enemy team. And then after that I'm gonna go Zhonya's for the Malphite ult, and yeah, because you always need Zhonya's on Katarina. If you play Katarina you don't build Zhonya's, you're trolling. We know that Evelyn was here, I think we saw her on a ward, so we decided to collapse on her. I know she wants to take the plant, so I'm just trying to follow her. So unfortunately she didn't die to my ult. Udyr tried to give me the kill. We just finish her off with the ignite. Now we have 6 Dark Steel stacks. So this game, I'm gonna tell you something. My team, they are behind. Like my team will be losing. Me and Udyr are the only ones who are ahead. Actually, it's only me that's gonna be ahead. Udyr is ahead right now, but he's gonna lose his lead later. So it's only me that's gonna be relevant in this game. Or ahead of my laner. Udyr will also be pretty okay. He's kinda OP, so yeah. So I'll try to explain how to lead your team towards victory when you're like the only one who's able to carry. So yeah, as I was saying, if you don't build Zhonya's on Katarina, you're kind of trolling, because the only way you deal damage as Katarina is if you're in the enemy team. You're a melee champion. You have to go in to be able to deal damage. The problem is you're also really squishy and you're an assassin. Without stealth, without disengage. You're not a Kali that can just ult out when she needs to, or have a Shroud to protect yourself. You're not Zed, who can use his shadow to do a kite combo and be untargetable. You're Katarina, you don't have dodging abilities. So you need Zhonya's. So yeah, I just followed my Lee Sin row, enemy Lee Sin. We traded 1 for 1. I can't really win the fight versus Lee, so I'm gonna take a recall. But then I see that Lee Sin is pushing the wave. If you look at the minimap, we see that he's pushing. So I decide I'm gonna stay for a wave. Just farm this wave on their tower, because if I recall I'm gonna miss it. And Aatrox won't be able to get it either. So if I base, no one gets this wave. So that would be a waste. So I just take this wave and then I base. And I'm going mid. Again, I am 4-0. I have way more gold than Lee Sin. I have 4,400. He has 3.9k. So I'm 500 gold ahead. Okay, it wasn't as much as I expected, but Even though I'm ahead, I will never be able to 1v1 him. So I caught Evelyn trying to catch me there. We get her ulti for free, so that's pretty nice. Now she can't really make a play for another 100 seconds. She's actually paying on the way. Where is she? I guess she tried to gank me. But yeah, I'm not really engaging. I'm always thinking about Evelyn because she has stealth. So I'm always thinking that I should never put myself in a position where I can be killed by her. So I see Aatrox get solo killed by Malphite. What do? Okay, I'm gonna go top lane to catch the wave that Aatrox misses. Because if I don't go top here, Malphite will get free plates, this wave will get lost to the tower, which means no one will get it, and the enemies will just get more ahead. So yeah, Lee Sin will get a plate mid lane, but this is the most efficient way to catch as many waves as possible. I send my Aatrox mid lane, and I keep farming this. And I know the next wave will be a cannon wave, so I recall here. Okay, I'm trolling. Never mind. It wasn't a cannon wave. It would have been better to recall if this was a cannon wave. But I was just thinking that I can just recall here, go mid and send Aatrox top lane so that we finally swap back again. I think I recalled here just because I had enough gold for Proto Belt. But there is a chance that it would have been better for me to stay for this wave. Because then Malphite wouldn't get the plate. And then I could recall on the cannon wave. So maybe this was a mistake. But I just recalled because I had enough gold for Proto Belt. So usually when you have your item, if you recall instantly, you can be on the map faster with stronger items. So you're able to make plays faster. So the thing is, if I recall later, like after this wave, I wouldn't get this plate. But I guess a wave and a plate might be equal gold. I'm not sure. So I see Lee Sin is moving topside. Me and Nautilus are gonna try to follow that. So as you guys can see, like this early game, I haven't really been doing anything. I've just been farming and picking up free kills. That's exactly what you do as KATARINA. Early game, you just pick up as much gold as you can without dying. I haven't put myself in any sort of risky position because I haven't needed to, right? I tried to Proto Belt to get the minion. But here we see the enemy bot lane is overextending. Big time. So I'm going to try to kill them. Me and Nautilus. It looks like 3 kills. But Janna unfortunately didn't die there. So I got no reset. And Lee Sin kicks me. Malphite TPs. Yep. Gave up my shutdown there. So that didn't turn out as well as it should have. I think I could have played it a little bit better. By not instantly ulting. Waiting for the Janna ult first. For some reason I thought her ulti would be on cooldown or something like that. And then Malphite just one-shots Misfortune. So yeah, as you can see, the game is not looking too good for us right now. Malphite is way ahead of our Aatrox. Ashe is also way ahead of our Misfortune. With a 1000 gold lead. And Lee Sin actually has more gold than me, which is pretty ridiculous. Maybe it's because of the shutdown he got, but I'm not really scared of Lee Sin. I think that he won't really be a threat. The biggest threat in their team would probably be, I'd say, Ashe and Evelynn. Maybe Malphite. So we're just side laning, and I'm looking at mid lane, and I see that, okay, well, this fight is over. Like, if I go there, it's not gonna change anything. So I decide I will just keep pushing. I cannot help my team here. We won't win the fight even if I go there. So I might as well just push another wave and try to get the bot tower. I have no vision. This is pretty risky. If the whole enemy team comes bot lane now, I would die. But to be honest, I didn't really care because I got the wave and I would get the tower anyway. So I push myself further ahead in gold and XP. So I wouldn't mind dying for that, as long as I don't have a shutdown, which I don't anymore, so my deaths aren't as important. Now I realize it's safe to farm the wave because Malphite is mid lane, which means Evelynn cannot kill me alone. But then I see Malphite walks back into the jungle, so I decide I can't go for this wave. So I'm just gonna recall. The enemies are making a play mid lane, but again, even if I'm there, it won't change anything. So I might as well recall. I don't know what I'm gonna buy. Do I have enough for Banshees? Yeah, I do, in 10 gold. So this is amazing. I finally have Banshees. I've got 2 items now, and completely countering Evelynn, who has 10 Magi stacks. So unfortunately we couldn't kill them because they had a plant. But the enemy team, they're overextending right now. I see I have my Udyr with me and Aatrox, so we're basically like 3 versus 2. So there we go, we killed the Janna. I'm looking for Lee Sin. I don't know where he went really. Okay, he went way gone. But the enemy team is fighting us when we have number advantage. So here, this is really good. I get the Malphite shutdown. This is amazing. And this is because we capitalized on the enemy's mistake of overextending in top lane when they should have just backed. So now I'm building towards Zhonya's. I'm letting Misfortune farm the wave so that I'm not the only one who's strong. And then I'm engaging on the enemy bot lane because for some reason they're here. But I didn't manage to kill them. But that's fine by me. Well, Aatrox gets them. Or the Ashe at least. So now I should just recall because I'm in too low HP range to fight. Evelynn can kind of one-shot me. But I'm not scared of Evelynn because I have stopwatch. So if she engages on me, I can just stopwatch. So I was trying to bait her. But yeah, I mean we did get her ulti. But the thing is I'm just wasting time right now. I feel like it's not worth it for me to bait her ulti because by now I can be top lane and farm the wave. So I'm losing a lot of time. Or I could be in base and already on the way to fight with full HP. But we finally recalled, and now we know the enemy team will go Baron. I think we can stop it. Like, KATARINA is so good at stopping Baron if you have people that can engage for you. So my team will take the portals. I'm not gonna engage alone. I'm gonna wait for my team to get in range. So I push the mid wave, meanwhile my teammates take the portals to help me out here. I wait for them to arrive, and now I engage. I tank some shit. I use my Zhonya's, dodge Evelynn ulti, and I just spam my spells here. I don't know how many daggers I just put down, but I just spammed my spells there. And we killed them all. We aced them. This is perfect. Now we can get dragon, which would be their third dragon. I've got my Zhonya's. Now I'm going bot lane to farm the side wave. Again, maximizing the amount of gold that I can possibly have. Now I'm gonna try to catch the enemy ADC at mid lane, but I don't have backup and I don't know where the enemy team is, so I didn't pull the trigger on the Ashe there. It's not worth the risk, because if I die now, I have a 700 gold shutdown, and in games like these that are like close and the game is like up to you to win the game, to carry it, you cannot die. If you die, the game is over. So I realized we have some downtime before the enemy team can do anything. So I'm pushing the wave here. So the enemy team should have to respond to this. And now I base. We would have to give this tower up anyways if they grouped. So, and the same thing with this one. But now, the enemy team are trying to go for this tower, because we have one person dead, and this is where I'm gonna try to make a play. I see Ashe is split up, look at the map. So I'm going for Ashe instead. I can catch her alone, without any risk. She has shield wall, so she survived longer than I thought, and with Zen, so. But now we killed her, and now we can join the team fight. Rejoin the team fight. The enemies dove my teammates. Gonna look to kill Janna, set up my dagger on her like that, beautifully. And then get a reset, kill Evelyn. I'll fight TP, so... Yeah, there we go. We defended our tower and we got some more kills. Now I'm even more fed and I'm level 15. I'm the highest level in the game. Because I'm picking up every wave on the side lane. Or almost every wave. Now we have a number advantage. We're 5 versus 3. So we're spam pinging to engage. I am spam pinging to chase the enemies. So that we can get some picks, because we saw the mid lane. They should not be there. And there we go, we get another 2 kills. Now what are we gonna do? Well, we can do this as well. So here, when Janna ulted and Ashe was attacking me, I should have just ran and let my team kill them. But I was tanking the Ashe for a little bit too long. I was doing that because I have Zhonya's, but I didn't think about that Evelyn could just time her ulti with my Zhonya's. Anyway, my team kills them, so that's fine. I also bought Magi's, because I think with my build, I have Zhonya's and Banshees, I don't need to die. If I play it well, I shouldn't die. So I respawn. I'm gonna go clear top wave. And then I'm gonna regroup with my team. The enemy team is trying to push. And now I'm just waiting for my time to go in. I'm not stacking with my misfortune, because if I stand on my misfortune and Malphite ultis us, the fight is over. We lost. Like, we literally just lose the fight. So you see, like that, I'm not standing there. We bait some ultis, we E back towards our teammates. And you see what I'm doing? I'm going in, I'm going out. E in, E out, E in, E out. We're like playing with the enemy team, and this is like the beautiful art of playing Electrocute KATARINA. Because you have to actually be skilled to make it work. But if you are skilled and you can make it work, you will climb so good. If you can manage to go in on daggers, deal damage to them, and then instantly E out, so that they can't damage you or kill you, you're gonna do so much in team fights. So my team goes Baron, while I go on the enemy team. I'm not really sure how she got to use the plant there, that was a little bit bullshit. Because I did damage her. So I have to use my flash. I'm not really sure if it's worth it for me to flash for a support. But I think it is because dragon is up, so we can get the dragon easier if Janna is dead. Because then she can't shield her teammates. So now I'm flanking. I know Ashe is dead, so I'm just straight up going for Evelyn, ignore the Ashe. Now let's get the tower here. Just do some poke damage. I thought I would do a little bit more damage with my ulti, but we managed to kill the Janna. Again, just playing around with the enemies, because I have low E cooldown, so I can be like spamming my spells. My E without a reset has 5-second cooldown. Malphite flashes. I'm kinda just spamming my spells. I know Evelyn is alive, so I'm backing off. I don't wanna keep fighting. But you see what happens here? She engages on me. I use my Zhonya's. Proto Belt out of range and E on the minions. Now I'm gonna have to find a solution to get out. Just like that. No, you guys have to see this. Like a little bit zoomed out. Let me show you what I did. So I put my dagger down here. I'm looking. What's going on? She engages on me. And I E out like that. She's mad, she ults. I see the dagger opportunity, I E and I ult and I E out. I just thought this was beautiful. And now a recall. Enemy team overextending. I don't need to pick up my dagger, I realize, because I have so low cooldown. Kill the Ashe, maybe kill the Janna. Yeah, you got my teammate. There we go. I didn't there, not gonna lie. Didn't have Zhonya's. Wasted my E. My team they do what they can. I respawn, I get death cap, and then elixir. We find Evelyn. She's probably looking for some pick. She gets completely annihilated. I have almost 900 AP, so I'm super strong. Sold my boots for death cap. Now we're gonna be looking for the end. We are 5 versus 4. We should be able to end with my strong items. I go in on a dagger, I ult, I Zhonya's. Use my abilities. And there we go, my teammates end the game. We finished the game off with 20 kills, 4 deaths, 14 assists. My team wanted to forfeit this game, but I said no. I can carry. And that's what we did. So yeah, that was the commentary. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like the video. It helps out a lot. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.